Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to a surprise edition of Warrenton's finest fantasy football league. I am your host. I am the commissioner, assuming I do my punishment. More details on that later. And I'm coming to you to, well, first off, how are you guys doing? It's been a while. It's been about 6 months since we last spoke, and I apologize. Here's what happened. Here's what happened. The finals happened. I think we had our semifinals and then our championship. And during that point, I got the flu over Christmas, and it was not pleasant. And I had no energy. So all of the shenanigans for fantasy football were occurring as I was laying ill with the flu. And then everything happened, and Sean won, and Matt lost, and I don't even remember who was in the Pooper Bowl. And I can't look up who was in any of these. I can't tell you scores. Why am I even doing this today? I'll tell you why I'm doing it today. My phone fell in the sink of my kitchen when I was trying to unclog it. That's not why I'm doing it today, but that's why I can't look up what the scores were. And I tried logging in on my computer, but I don't have the password saved. Everything's on my phone. I'm really hoping I'm able to start using my phone. This all happened Saturday night. Quick story time. I had a wedding on Saturday, and before leaving for the wedding, our kitchen sink had been very draining slowly for the last couple weeks. So I thought, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna plunge it right before I go. I'll help Mickey and the kids out, and make everything work perfectly. So I get the plunger out. I bought a new plunger. Supposed to use a cup plunger on sinks, and preferably not one that's ever touched a toilet. So I bought a brand new plunger that morning. Turns out it wasn't a cup plunger. I was in a rush, and I grabbed the wrong type of plunger. I don't think that ruined it, but I think it didn't help. And I went home and I plunged it, and then I completely made the sink stuck. Now nothing drains. So I went from slightly draining to not draining at all. And I said, dang, sorry, babe, gotta go. And I went off to the wedding. I returned home at 11 o'clock at night, and I said, I'm gonna solve this while my kids are asleep so I don't spend Sunday trying to solve a sink clog issue. So I got the old drain snake auger out, and I proceeded to attempt to clear that drain until 2 in the morning, during which I had set my phone on the ledge of the sink with standing gross water backed up in there, and I knocked it into the sink, effectively killing my phone, and that's why I don't have my phone. Anyways, I didn't get the sink unstuck, and I'm going to go to Home Depot on the way home, and I'm renting a big boy auger that's anyways, we'll see if that works. And my phone almost turned on this morning, but it still didn't. So prayers appreciate it. It's been a rough last 72 hours, but we're here. And I'm also at the office at work because I forgot my laptop in the office on Thursday. So it's just been a wild time. Anyways, all that to say, that's just a small snippet of how the way the last 3 days have been. Kind of the answer is why I never actually caught up and did my recap video. But I felt like I was shortchanging Sean and missing out on the opportunity to rub Matt's face in losing. So I needed to do this. The second reason I needed to do this is I do have the league punishment that I must complete before our draft. And as Greg keeps reminding me, that draft is coming up, and is the calendar done yet? Is the calendar done yet? Part of me wants to never do it just so I can get out of this league finally. And part of me also doesn't want to do it until the last possible moment, just so that Greg can just keep asking me. As annoying as I find it, I almost find some pleasure in not doing it to just antagonize people. But that's not very Christ-like. So here I am. Here I am asking you guys for two things. Number one, your pardons, Sean, for not giving you adequate shine when you won the league. It was a comeback for the ages. I wish I had the scores in front of me. I wish I could tell you how amazing it was. I wish I could just have told everyone that traded with you to not trade with you because this was inevitable and it was going to happen. But I believe I did warn people about that, and I believe everyone warned people about that, and yet Sean goes and wins. I think Sean won, again, it's been 6 months, and I blocked out most of last year's fantasy football season because it was so atrocious. But I think Sean won, and I think it was against Matt, and I think Matt lost. I don't know the score. I don't know anything other than the fact that it's over. And congratulations to those who deserved it, and condolences for those who felt like they deserved it. And that's about all I can say about the actual game. For the punishment, it must be completed prior to the draft, so I will do it. Here's the deal, though. If I just go out and set out to make a 12-month calendar with funny pictures, embarrassing photos, nothing compromising, nothing inappropriate, mind you, it just probably won't be that funny. This is kind of a punishment that in theory seemed to be great, but now that the task is upon us, it's just kind of like, well, I guess I could just take a picture of that. So here I am, perhaps dangerously asking for participation once again. Matt has supplied props and an idea for his month, so I shall honor that. And I think Greg also gave some ideas, but this is just me throwing out, again, probably to my own chagrin and regret, the request for ideas for the calendar. Again, the parameters, and I will be strict on this. Nothing, I won't be using AI, okay, so you'll be happy about that. But nothing, nothing that I wouldn't want my kids to see, and you wouldn't want your kids to see. Everything else, pretty much in fair game. So that's about it. That's why I'm here. And I'm realizing, unless I can figure out what the login to my Discord app is, I don't think I have that saved anywhere. I might not even be able to upload this video. So if you're seeing it, congratulations, me. Your phone works, or you're at home and got the laptop logged in somehow. Anyways, have a great summer, guys. Happy July 4th. Happy 250th anniversary birthday, America. And that's it. Farewell.